Hi guys, it's Leanna here from Leanna's Nest. I'm so excited to be showing you my fall decorate with me part 1. Today I'm going to be showing you my decoration of my fireplace mantle, my china cabinet, and my coffee bar as part of part 1. I'm going to be using items that I have had for many years that I bring out every fall. I'm also going to be using items that I got new, and some of the items you may have seen in my fall decor haul video. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it below so you can go back and watch that. I'm also going to be including some of my DIYs. So if you haven't seen my 6th fall DIY video, then also watch that. It will be linked below. So I am definitely in the fall decorating mood. The temperature has dropped significantly, and it's been in the 90s, and now it's finally dropped to the 70s. It's a rainy day today, but I'm totally feeling the autumn vibes, and I hope that you guys get inspiration from my video in decorating your own homes, and you just get into the fall spirit. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna start decorating. I hope you enjoy. Today I'm going to be starting out with decorating my mantle over my fireplace. I usually keep it pretty plain for spring and summer, but I love to add seasonal decor for fall and Christmas. After cleaning my mantle, I attached 2 command hooks for hanging 2 of my garlands, which I will be adding later on. I'll be hiding the hooks with this garland, which is battery operated. It has a timer, which is great. This garland is one of my favorite decor purchases this year because it just creates such a beautiful ambiance when it's lit in the evening. As my centerpiece, I'm going to be adding this thankful sign. I've had it for many years, and I usually display it either on my mantle or my coffee table. Next, I'm going to be adding these 2 glass lanterns. I love how they have gold handles and speckles to match the gold trim on my thankful sign. I'm just adding them to each side of the sign to create balance. One of the things I also love is that they're translucent, so it doesn't block the lights from my leaf garland. Now I'm going to be adding a wood bead garland. I know wood beads are very popular now, but I just love the natural boho look. I'm hanging them up using the command hooks I added to the mantle earlier. My last garland I'm adding is this DIY wood leaf garland. I made it by antique wax painting on finished wooden leaves.
I then added beads to the back and strung twine through those beads so that leaves would be adjustable. I cannot claim credit at all. I'm not even sure where I first got the idea because I've seen it multiple times on Pinterest and YouTube. But when I saw it, I knew I had to make one because it's so easy and so cute. I really liked the mantle decor so far, but I really felt like it was still missing something. I wanted to find something to place at either end, and I thought a pumpkin would be perfect. So I found these pumpkins at Target Dollar Spot, and they just fit perfectly. The stems are gold and go with my other gold accents from the other pieces I have on the mantle. And this is my completed mantle, full of a charming autumn evening ambiance. It really is just great to sit there in the evening with the lights off or dim and just look at this mantle, fireplace mantle. It's just, I don't know. My daughter said that it reminds her of Christmas except for fall.
So behind me you will see my china cabinet. It is an IKEA Billy bookcase with the glass doors. I found that this was one of the cheapest options for a china cabinet, besides restoring an old piece of furniture from secondhand.
I'm going to start by hanging up my DIY wood bead wreath. You can see how I made it in my previous video, 6 Fall DIYs. I'll have it linked below. I'm going to add this sign or garland. I'm not sure what you would call it actually. On one side you can spell gather, and on the other side it will spell autumn. I'm just placing this in the middle. I'm going to be adding these DIY upcycled vases. You can also see how I made these in my fall DIY video that will be linked in the description below. I'm just adding these to either side of my gather sign for balance. So overall, I liked the top of the china cabinet, but I still felt it was lacking something. Once again, I thought of pumpkins. So I found these 2 pumpkins at Target's Dollar Spot, and they matched the gray in my color palette. So I felt that they were perfect addition to balance off the decorations on the top of the china cabinet. I cleaned my coffee bar and cleared away the few decor items I had that were left over from summer. Now I'm going to work on transforming my coffee bar into the ultimate fall coffee / apple cider bar. I do have to say that the small lower shelf seen there is something I recently added because I knew I wanted my fall and Christmas coffee bar to hold a lot more themed items. For summer, I really keep it pretty sparse, and this fall coffee bar will be the opposite. The base to my coffee bar is a 4 cubby shelf from Target in the weathered gray color. I have my collection of Ray Dunn cups I keep up year round. The shelf they are hanging on I got from Michael's several years ago, and I absolutely love it. The first fall decor item I'm adding is this light up fall sign, which you saw in my fall decor haul video. If you haven't seen that video, I have it linked below. This sign will be the anchor to the coffee bar. Next, I'll be adding this tray back that I usually have on my coffee bar. I've had it for several years. I really like the combination of the weathered wood and the iron look. I usually have the tray pushed all the way back, but I will be adding a lot more items for fall, and I built a little ledge to hold items behind the tray. Just took a piece of wood I had lying around and painted it with Waverly's Antique Wax Paint, which is a pretty good match to the wood that I have on my coffee bar and on the wall. Normally I have this Ray Dunn coffee canister on my coffee bar, so I'm just going to add it back in a new location. Then I'm going to add back my cup runneth over sign in a new location. In this jar, I'm going to add some K-cups. I have two flavors I'm going to be putting out for fall, a pumpkin latte and a caramel pecan. I rarely use my Keurig. I usually just use my big coffee maker, but I was feeling the pumpkin latte and I wanted to have some fall flavors for guests. I have this Ray Dunn coffee mug that came with a lid, and I knew exactly what I wanted to use it for when I saw it. These pumpkin spice caramels, which my kids and I love. I saw this set of 3 coffee syrups at TJ Maxx. So far, I've tried one, and I have to say I wasn't that big a fan. But since I spent money on them, I'm still adding them to my coffee bar. I'll probably just look for a different brand for next year. And they do add to the fall theme. I picked up this little black wire basket from Dollar Tree, as well as these wooden chalkboard tags, which I'm going to use to label the apple cider packets I'm going to place inside. These are the apple cider packets I'm using for my coffee bar. Obviously, they're no replacement for real apple cider, but they're easy and last a long time. I just wrote out apple cider on the wooden chalkboard tag, and I'm going to tie it to the front of the basket. You may have seen this mug in my fall decor haul video. I turned it into a candle. It's a mix of beeswax and natural soy wax and scented with essential oils. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. I'm just placing it right here in the middle of my tray. And I'm going to add this cute fall hand towel under my coffee maker. It says, "I love fall most of all." This sugar canister, which is from the Hearth and Hand line, I normally have it on my coffee bar top, but I'm moving it and placing it next to my Keurig coffee maker. I'm adding this little sign that says "Autumn Leaves" and "Pumpkin Please." I picked up this pumpkin pie spice to add to any hot or cold drinks. I normally have this Ray Dunn milk pitcher on my coffee bar, and I'm going to keep it with all my fall decor. And I have these adorable wooden spoons with pumpkins on top. I'm adding them to a little Hearth and Hand bowl I had. I always like to add napkins to my coffee bar. For now, I'm going to place them down on the tray, but later I actually am going to do a DIY napkin holder. I had some fall decor left over from my wedding 10 years ago, so I'm just adding some pumpkins along with a few florals. Hot apple cider is my theme, so I was so happy to find this sign at the Dollar Tree. When I saw this stacked coffee cup set, I had to get it. Not only do I have a similar one I use for my Christmas coffee bar, but the colors of the cups really tie in with the colors I use throughout my coffee bar display. I purchased this after I started everything, so it required rearranging to make it fit. This is the DIY napkin holder I made. I will show exactly how I made it in an upcoming DIY video. The back side is a pumpkin and the front is an apple. I can switch to the pumpkin side later in the season. I really wanted my coffee bar to have a coffee shop feel, so I typed up and printed off a sign listing the specials and stuck it in this IKEA frame I had. I also wanted it because I felt like the shelf was a little unbalanced. I'm just going to also add a few more pumpkins. And a few real apples. I'm filling a couple jars. The first one is with cinnamon sticks. And the second one is with cinnamon apple tea. Again, I am going to be using the wooden chalkboard tags for a label for the tea. My mom gifted me this pumpkin soda. I've never had anything like it before, so I don't know if it's any good, but I decided to add it too since it goes with the theme. I know to some people my coffee bar is too much, but take the ideas and make it your own to suit you.